This is a very specific message for a very specific group of the collective whom are in what I'm going to call a secret love triangle, where your heart and your mind are kind of like torn between two people. And it's causing a lot of mental and emotional discomfort at this time. So if you, my beautiful soul fam tuning in, found this video and this reading today, and this little quick introduction resonates, let's dive on in. Hello, what's up, what it do? For those of y'all who may not know, I am Kat Nicoletta Monroe, and I feel very summoned here to do a love-based reading that isn't really very common on this channel, but given the time of me recording this, there is a Venus retrograde. I'm really not surprised that it's coming up to the surface. In front of you is likely your energy, soul fam, those tuning in, watching, okay? So to my lovely soul fam viewers, if you resonate at any point, please drop a like and a comment. It not only helps me know that it resonated and these messages found the right people, but it also allows the algorithm to pick it up and give it to anyone else who may need it too. Okay, so help me help y'all, okay? Let's dive in without further ado. Justice, Three of Swords, Six of Cups. So there definitely is some sort of a required balance here, okay? And it's like I'm hearing like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? With the Six of Cups here, there is an aspect of cycles repeating, the past coming to the forefront. This could be a person from your past that is now on your mind or had kind of popped on in somehow into your life, whether it be online, maybe you saw them out in public, or some other secret kind of a thing, because I don't know, some of y'all maybe did something a little bit sneaky. I don't know. There's zero judgments on my end here, but that really needed to come out here, right? And so the Three of Swords in the center of your energy right now is telling me that there is like this mental turmoil. Some of y'all, number one, really need to feel your feelings, okay? I know that's not always easy to do because we really want to intellectualize something. Like, why are we feeling this way? Like, why is it even coming up? And, oh, you're telling yourself, I feel very sad and heartbroken about this, but you're not actually allowing yourself to feel. So to whomever it is that may apply, please feel your feelings, okay? Because something, it's almost as if there's like a breakthrough, right? You can see a lot of this like shattered glass over here. This is like screaming. There's like the illusion is kind of broken. The veil has lifted. You're really realizing something, okay? Now, intuitively, when I'm pulling, and I'm definitely going to be pulling in cards for the other two energies that are at play here for you to offer you further clarity here, soul fam. But you could be in a relationship right now, or married even, and kind of contemplating an ex, or perhaps maybe it's a new person. It is kind of giving me something from the past. So if it is a new person, this could be maybe like a repeat situation where you're with somebody and then perhaps maybe someone new comes into your life and you're like, ooh, like, not so much in like a yearning way, okay? Because I already know that there's probably going to be a bunch of people in the comments going like, this is so toxic and da 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 da. Like, nah, like sometimes we wonder, how things could be or would have been if maybe we weren't in a current connection, or if we stayed in a particular connection and we didn't move or change partners or break up or like something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? That's coming to your forefront right now. And there is this really great pondering right now. It's like on a loop that I'm feeling in a lot of y'all that are like, is this right or is this wrong for me to even think like this and feel this way? Which is another cause for me to say there is zero judgments here at K&M Witchery, right? So if there's anyone saying something that they maybe shouldn't be saying in the comments, just ignore it, all right? You know your situation and you know your heart. That being said, let's dive in even deeper, okay, and really get down to the itty-gritty of y'all's situation, okay, and hopefully, as intended, offer you a lot of the clarity that you need. So what I'm going to do is, you guys are person one, okay, or just you, I guess. No, we're going to do it differently. I'm going to be speaking to you directly, but we're also going to dive in person one and person two, okay? Whom either one of these people are to you, please feel free to use your discretion and make it your own, okay? Remembering this is a YouTube reading. I am channeling for a collective. This one really wants to come out apparently. So make it your own. Not absolutely everything will fit. But again, oh snap, crackle, pop. Oh, all right. These two, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, so listen, let's dive into person one here first, okay? Because, yeah, my nose is itching on that. For those of y'all who are new and my nose itches, it means that my accuracy kind of goes up. So Spirit's like, yep, we're definitely going to do that first, or it just, whatever. Anyways. So, person one, or A, whatever it is that we're going to call them. Who is this person? This could be someone at a distance, okay? It could be literally someone who had moved away. We have an airplane here. We have like this like winding road. You could have been coming in and out of a relationship or like a cycle with this person, right? Or it's almost like this type of connection is very long. It has so many twists and turns, and like it's not just like a straight easy line to where it is that you're going. Okay, there's this winding road. I just heard like a long time coming. And it seems like this person is someone that's at a distance to you, okay? Now this could be figuratively, right? Like there are potentials where you could be in the same vicinity as this individual, but you never really actually come across them. Like there's always something that stands in the way. There's some sort of like a distance, okay? Could also be that they blocked you or something along those lines too, right? Where you're just out of reach. But again, I am seeing here with that airplane that there may very well be a very long distance component to a lot of this. Four of Swords. Listen, this person's got you rattled, okay? With the Judgment card in here, you're definitely seeing something about this connection that you haven't seen. Oh my God, what is that song? It's like there must be something there that wasn't there before. Where's that from? I don't know what that was. You let me know if you guys know where that's from. There must be something there that wasn't there before. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. It could very well be with the Four of Swords that you can't get this person off of your mind, okay? And with the Judgment here, maybe you had judged them. Maybe they judged you. Maybe there was some form of like ultimatum or something. The Judgment card here as well could be telling me that this was like a fated type of a connection. Y'all were meant to meet for whatever reason. Okay, now this could be the person that you are currently with, which the distance might be confusing, but maybe there's a long distance component to it. Who am I to judge? Or maybe y'all are thinking about moving in or moving away. I don't know. Remember, this is a general reading, so let me know what resonates and applies here. But it's like, ooh, I felt like this like wave of like anxiety and like you could be really thinking about some happy memories, and those memories are causing you turmoil. There's this emotional release that really needs to happen. So again, for my intellectualizers up in the room, especially, these are swords, so you know there's definitely a lot of intellectualism up in the room. I'm a Libra here, so I get it, but if you're feeling like this heaviness on your heart and in your gut that you just need to release, like, please do that, which way is required. In this case, this person looks like they're literally crying, you know. It could mean that you might even be having this difficulty to even like get up. Like, this feels like a broken heart that you are now mending, which, I mean, makes sense with that Three of Swords energy here. Let's dive in and let's get a little bit more specific here, okay? Sorry, person number 2, we'll get to you in a bit. I think this is going to be a really long reading. Okay, I would be thoroughly surprised if this person is someone that you're actually in contact with or in a relationship with, but again, specificities might differ between maybe a small, minute few of you here. It's like this person at one point or another turned their back on you, and or you on them, and yet there's still love there. It's like, even though their back is turned, the cup is still facing you. Like, you still see that. Like, there must be something there that wasn't there before. There's like this realization. And with the seashell here, honestly, I'm feeling like a very telepathic bond here. Now, if you resonate with things like twin flames, please don't get stuck on such labels. This could be a confirmation for a minute few of you. This could be a higher level soulmate that you are just very, I don't know, there's like some sort of like an intellectual connection with this person. You know what they're thinking, you know what they're feeling, but they don't even have to say anything to you. Yeah, I don't even think y'all are in contact. We're going to see the more of the cards because we got a few of them in here, okay? But like, there's this really heavy realization that the cup never ran dry. The love that you have for this person, and likely that this person might also have for you as well, it's still full. It's just, y'all backs are turned for whatever reason. This person's very jovial. I think this person is someone that you have a lot of fun with. Panthers and jaguars might have something to do with it. Ooh, I got a tattoo there. 1, 2, cute. I would say that with this element here, it is giving me spiritual protection. So there might be something with like cats or like large cats. Their name might be Cat. Twins. Can you tell I really resonate with this Page of Wands energy personally? But it's not about me. Anyways. And again, there's kind of like this like winding road aspect here again, you know? With like twists and turns, and you're not really sure how their energy or how they might respond. You know, it's like never a dull moment, I'm just hearing with this individual. Never a dull moment. Super happy, but like unpredictable, right? Fire is also very unpredictable if it's not contained. Oh shit, my battery's about to run out. Hold on. We're back. My bad. But there's never any coincidences, I suppose, when I'm channeling, right? So the battery running out could mean that maybe you guys just like, maybe they don't, you feel as though they don't have the energy for you, or maybe you, something died between y'all two, okay? And I do hope this is very metaphorical here when I say that. But it's like this energy, it's like maybe it just was taken away one day. You know, it was there and then it just wasn't anymore. What's this? Oh. Oh my God, I like felt it at the pit of my stomach. I don't know what that was. This is definitely a soulmate. Again, could be a twin flame energy here as well. The Lover's card, okay. The Lover's card, obviously it is the Lover's card, but it's not just about lovers and twin flames or anything like that, right? Like the Lovers is ultimately about a choice. Notice the number 6 again. So there could be something with the number 6. What's the 6th month? June, okay, might have something to do with it. Maybe there's like a cycle of 6 or something. I don't know. But one or both of y'all went very independent, okay? Like the choice was to maybe be single or something, and yet there is something between y'all that one or both of you have realized exists here. Sorry, I'm not really aesthetic and like pretty with the cards and stuff. I'm just channeling here, but and this person's really coming back into your forefront, okay? Like your awareness is now heightened. You could have dreamt something there too. Okay, I'm really getting brought up to this eye here. Excuse me. 2:22 on the timer, by the way, for anyone who needed that. So the number 6, like 222 equals 6, right? So what's with the number 6? I don't know. Maybe you guys were together for 6 years? Could be. Could be. And then you moved away from each other? Or like, maybe they left you. Maybe, honestly, for a minute few of you, maybe they just packed up their stuff one day and they just left. They were like, you know what? I don't want this anymore. Like, I'm sorry to be so honest about what just came through there, but it is what it is. With the Lover's card here, it's like, I am really sensing that there might be some form of like regret for walking away. And I'm saying that here because like, I mean, that's what this reading is all about right now. So let's tune into the second person. So we have the 4 of Coins. Could be someone that was maybe like very emotionally erratic here. Okay, I'm really getting brought to these faces here. Could be someone that maybe held some sort of like a financial obligation over you, or maybe expected things financially, or maybe like they just held back a lot of their truth, and thus their emotional body kind of spoke it out for them, right? It's like, or perhaps maybe this individual wasn't necessarily always able of expressing themselves so much that their emotions, they felt very, I mean, okay, emotions are obviously separate from the logical part of your brain, right? Like they're from our unconscious states. So understandably, especially if you are more logical, or perhaps maybe you intellectualize a lot of things like emotions and things like that, right? Like this person just expresses them very freely, but that came before the conversations, right? So it's like they didn't always have the best way of maybe regulating their emotions, and they held them back until, like, you know, you just eventually combust. There's only so much that you can hold in until you can't hold it in anymore. What else do we got here? We have the Ace of Swords as well as the Page of Coins. So this could be someone that you really went the long and slow route with, okay? I did hear relationship. So, I mean, granted, this is a love reading, so this could be someone that you are in a relationship or had been in a relationship with, and it was a nice, slow and steady climb, I suppose. I want to say that maybe it was love at first sight or something, right? Like you really knew that this is someone that you want to be with. Just because of that Ace of Swords here, right? Like there's like this like mental clarity that comes up to the forefront here that says, yeah, like we can really go the distance here. We can really take it nice and slow. Could be someone that really loves to read as well. I feel like I gotta do this real quick and get something that is of a similar color, just because whatever. I'm gonna just, yeah, YouTube guidelines and shit. All right, let's see what else. Who is this person, please? Okay, whatever this card is. Oh, both of them? I heard yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. So we have the Six of Swords and we have the Page of Cups. Could be a dancer. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was. Maybe you're contemplating actually leaving this person. I don't know, that my nose itched on that though, so take that only if it resonates. Could be someone that you have recently broken up with or something. Could be that you have a lot of songs that remind you of this particular individual. Maybe you guys used to dance a lot together or something. There's something here about dancing. There's also flowers. I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Take you to every party because I know how much you love to dance. Do all of the things I never done, or however the lyrics go, when I was your man. So, I don't know, but there's something about that particular song that's coming out. With all of these songs, I don't know. I love it though. Okay, let's pull a couple more. There's something facing here, no? Oh, well, this card wants to come out. Okay, so there's a lot that's just like unsaid. There's a lot of secrecy here that I'm sensing, okay? Whether, I'm going to honestly assume, so fam, that this is on your part. There's a lot of things that you couldn't say. Like, to be honest, compared to person number one, there wasn't that telepathic connection, right? Because like there was so much that was bottled up. I'm really getting pulled to like this cup here, right? And it's behind this individual too, very similar here to, where is she? The Queen of Cups, okay? So it honestly feels like person one maybe is, or at least as of the point of me reading this for y'all, kind of like your quote unquote perfect match. Like they've got that full cup. It's over here. But with this person, it's almost like something was always missing. And that's not to say that this was like a bad relationship, because I'm not feeling that here at all. I am sensing though that it was a different type of connection. So I do understand like this dilemma, this conundrum that y'all are in here. And I really hope that this is making sense. So please let me know. I feel like a crazy person trying to just put all these puzzle pieces together and read people that I don't even know. But like, if you know, let me know. There's this aspect here that I'm sensing you held back from this individual. Like you couldn't express certain things. Maybe it was you yourself that wasn't able to actually speak your truth, and thus maybe you were very erratic here, okay? Maybe you all mirrored it between each other. But with the Six of Swords, there is some aspect here of you moving away. Again, then another 6. I'm hearing 1. Oh, the Devil card. Facts. 1 and 5 equals 6 again. So like what's with the number 6 here? Could be a Capricorn. Could be temptation that someone fell into. You know what? If I do this, I'm going to pull some more energy for you too here, okay? Because like, oh, we're going to move this down. And we're going to keep it person 1 and person 2, okay? Not making one more important than the other, but just to organize this in some form or fashion. How was the order? It was boom, 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 something like that. I don't know. Okay, cool. Can fit everything. Y'all can see everything. All right. We're gonna raise this up a little bit more here too. Okay, cool. We're leaving perfectionism at the door today, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not editing this video like crazy. I'm just gonna compile it all together and give it to you because whoever needs it just needs it. So you're welcome. Okay, so hold on, because there's a lot of things that we can go by here. What do I need to switch? What do you want? This here. Okay, facts. Thank you, Spirit. 3 of Wands with the 4 of Coins. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Person number 2, you definitely went like the extra mile with this particular person, okay? I'm hearing moved in, okay? Maybe y'all shared some finances here too, okay? Especially with this Page of Coins, y'all started to invest in each other. Having something grow. There could be something really significant about plants in general. And I keep hearing that particular, I hope he buys you flowers. So maybe you received flowers or had offered this individual flowers until you were like, I just heard I can't lie to you anymore. What? With the Ace of Swords. Okay. If I were to, okay, we're going to bring labels into this for a hot second, as much as I really dislike doing that because I feel like so many people get hella confused with all of that. But I would say that person number 1, if I were to guess, would maybe be like a twin flame type of a connection. And then person 2 is like a higher level soulmate. And I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you something. Twin flame connections are not for the weak. Okay, twin flame connections, yeah, they have like this like cool telepathic kind of like connection, and it's really fun, and it's like a love that knows no bounds. Y'all see into each other's souls like ain't nobody ever been able to before, because you're a literal reflection of each other, okay? And this road, this depiction of it winding in and out, maybe y'all have been on and off in relationships, or like your connection, I mean, like connect, disconnect, right? And like a lot of times people are like, oh my God, I found like my twin flame, and like da-da-da, and like they over romanticize this notion so much because it's a really beautiful idea to have found your quote unquote other half. I do not subscribe to the other half phenomenon because it really lays out the misconception that you are incomplete without this person, okay? But when you do find your energetic match, you do also hold a greater emphasis of like you really notice the polarities between y'all two. As much as you can notice the similarities, you also notice the dissimilarities, if that's even a word. Whereas with a soulmate type of a relationship, it's much easier. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? Because there is actually an ability to maybe hide some things from each other, you know, like you actually discover a brand new person as opposed to like discovering yourself in another, right? It's just easier, respectfully. Like it's more wholesome. It's still, I don't know. It can still obviously be difficult because every relationship has sort of a challenge here, okay? But it's almost like one is just, a soulmate relationship really teaches you self-love and how to love another. And I'm seeing people like dancing and kissing, and like, I want y'all to ignore this devil card here because I think a lot of y'all, I can sense you just like staring at this, like ignore that, okay? Like the devil isn't always like a bad thing. This means there's this aspect of like free will or something. We're going to remove religion out of this as well, respectfully, okay? And we're just going to say that like, one of y'all maybe fell into temptation, I'm gonna say that, okay? But you could have really, maybe this person was the temptation. Maybe you left person one to go to person number two or something, right? And it honestly probably was like a long road together. Y'all went the mile together, right? Like there's two people here going up the staircase. And y'all locked in on each other too. Right? Like there's the devil energy kind of keeps us like stuck. And you could always break out of that too. It could be Capricorn energy. I think I already mentioned that. But like these horns here as well. Horns are a signifier of like a connection to a higher power, right? Because they reach up towards the sky. So like the bigger the horns, the greater the god, if you will. There's a lot of gods in various different types of mythologies that like have these horns. So if y'all vibe with that, y'all get it, okay? But this person here, person number two, couldn't really see into your soul without even looking at you the way that person one did, right? Like there was always something that was like a mismatch, even though, again, I'm really sensing that this was like fun and beautiful, and you knew like it was right. But I'm curious though too, because now I'm getting like this like sword in the stone, like I don't think that you could have pulled the sword out of this particular stone. I think the idea, the desire to do that was stronger than the actual like possibility. Like someone gave up here. Whether it was them that had given up or you had given up, or maybe you're contemplating it, okay? Maybe this devil energy with this person, I'm gonna honestly, if I were to guess, you could be with this person. Or this is the most recent person that you have been with, okay? More recently broken up compared to the other one, or like something, I don't know. But you could maybe be thinking about leaving this person. And there's a lot of things that are unsaid. What is unsaid? Let's do that. I'm getting pulled to a different deck. The Surrealist Tarot is talking to me. I talk to you. Ten of Swords. Oof. It got difficult. Like I feel like maybe like the responsibilities, like maybe, okay, hypothetically, you guys got married, you gained responsibilities. I know I'm pointing at this when I said that. That has nothing to do with marriage, but just work with me. I'm an intuitive reader here, okay? Maybe y'all like had like a mortgage together or something, or like children, something, you know, that kind of like locked you in. But that over time really built some sort of, I guess, like resentment here. I also have the Four of Pentacles coming out again. I was at the bottom of the deck here. So that's twice something has been withheld. Something was kept really close to the heart and unexpressed. There was a lot of mental turmoil that I think she's looking away. As much as I'm honestly sensing, you wouldn't be here debating so hard if there wasn't love, okay? Or maybe I'm just a hopeful romantic like that. Yes, I said hopeful and not hopeless. But it's almost like maybe what it is that had been withheld was you constantly looking for person A or one, whatever they are, you know? What was withheld? What was withheld? Hermit. Like, big secret. I'll tell you that. I don't even think, I mean, this is a general reading, of course, right? On YouTube, so. But you bubbled it up, all right? Whatever it was, I think is just between you and your God, you and yourself. But you kept it bubbled up. There's something here that was just like, silence, turn your back. And I'm just curious. Let's do this. Did person one hear what it is that you had to say? 8 of Cups. This person really, I think that, okay, person one, we're gonna keep flip-flopping here, I guess. Person one walked away and built something here. Maybe for themselves. And it's big. There's nothing that is hidden here. Okay, just because I'm looking at like the comparison here with the 4 of Pentacles energy and this King of Coins, it's like, I'm going to say yes. Like whatever it is that you meditated on in this relationship about person, I think person one knows. Maybe they gave you an offer and they wanted to go the mile with you, if you will. And yet still they walked away. This person was like, you know what? I gotta go. I just heard if I'm a choice, don't choose me. Damn. So fam, let me dive into your energy a little bit more. What do you want me to know? What do you want me to know that pertains to this message, please? What do you want me to know? I'm hearing one more. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. There's some sort of regret, okay? Either this person walked away from you. I just heard I let them walk away. You could have said something that you didn't necessarily mean to say to this particular person. And it kind of haunts you. You can't sleep. It's difficult to sleep with this person on your mind. So again, please express yourself. Oh my goodness, there's so much sword energy here for you. Ooh. And you're manifesting someone to come back. I'm going to assume, I mean, magician is number 1. I'm going to assume maybe you're manifesting number 1, person number 1 or something, and you're sitting here diligently waiting, watching. I'm just hearing appreciating. Y'all don't have your 10 of Cups, though. Your 10 of Coins. Like, none. With the star energy here as well, okay? It could be Spirit's way of saying, like, maybe you guys are, like, secretly waiting on each other or something. I don't know. But it's feeling like there's something incomplete here because with the 10 of Cups, for you, which does exist because I just said it wasn't there, but I guess I held it. Maybe it was like you can't see it. You can't see it and you can't believe it until you have it, until it's tangible, which is totally understandable, right? You can't really celebrate something that you don't yet have. And yet behind these fears and these wonders, you're kind of dreaming of maybe like a family with this person, a life with this person, whatever your family means, right? You could be maybe dreaming about having children. Or if you have children of your own right now, maybe blending families or something. And if it's not children, because not everyone wants one or is capable of having that respectfully, maybe It's just a matter of like building like this emotional and mental fulfillment. My dog is craving my attention right now, Luna. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a reading, baby girl. So if you hear her whining for my attention, yeah, I think, okay. Let's do this. What does person number 1 think of you? Let's do that. Let's pull, there's a specific deck that I want to use. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's behind you somewhere. Okay. It is, and now I'm going to put you down here as well. You say hello to my little poochie. She's so little, eh? All right. Oh my God, where did I have that tag? I'm a mess. All right. Again, I'm not editing any of this, so let's give a shit. Okay. What does person 1 want to tell the soul fam today, please? I heard 5, okay? So there's gonna be 5 cards that come out. I don't really want you to see it until we get to it. We're gonna keep on shuffling. This is 2, I'm hearing 1 more, cool. Boom. We're also going to see what person number 2 would tell you as well, okay? So, are we ready for this? It's time for me to heal now. This is admirable, okay? So, if they walked away, they didn't really want to be an option. They didn't want to be a choice, right? They want to be chosen, I suppose, but also moving away from the need to be, okay? So this person maybe has or has had a anxious attachment style perhaps, right? And they were like, no, like I'm not anymore. I'm not. I think it hurt them to hang on to you, you know, and they really needed to walk away to heal from any sort of heartache, right? Maybe the road was way too long. And they had to go experience the world. I don't know. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, that's really highlighted here. From person 1 to you. I think just even like y'all share this heartache. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? Like there's a lot of unspoken truths between you and one person. And they had to heal, they had to walk away. And I honestly don't think that this was easy for anybody here. Maybe they made it look really easy. Maybe on the outside, and maybe they are really happy too, right? I mean, maybe they started really building a life for themselves, and yet there's still this deep love that they have for you. I want to be more than friends. I honestly think that this person might even, should the opportunity ever arise, and that is not something I'm going to, you know, pull for you guys, because I think that this is your choice, ultimately. I'm just here to offer y'all clarity a little bit more, but the ultimate decision and choice will be for you. If you're going to reach out, if you're not going to reach out, maybe you're blocked, I don't know. But deep down, this is a confirmation that they do want to reconnect. And maybe you are just friends with this particular person, but there's this unspoken truth that they want it to maybe take the extra step here. But I don't think that they're going to be the ones budging. I think that they're the ones that are standing still, if not walking away even more. And it's not necessarily that like they want you to chase them, but they want to be chosen. They're not going to, I think that this person's quite stubborn, okay? Understandably so. I kind of would resonate with that energy too, where it's just like, if you think I'm going to be the one begging when you made the choice to leave me and choose person number 2, which is what I'm going to assume is the case here, even if you had left person number 2 and you're thinking about going back to number 1, like they want to know that from you. They're not going to be the first person to budge. That's honestly what I'm sensing here. You came closer than anyone. I mean, no surprise there, considering y'all have basically a telepathic bond. You can see into them. You can see into each other. greater than anyone had ever been able to before. Beauty and the Beast. That's where that's from. I think it's the teapot that sings that. My life is not as together as it seems. All right, well, there's a little bit of a confirmation there, right? Like, and I think you know that. I think that this is more of, Luna, I think that this is more of a confirmation for you that, like, what it is that you might be seeing, you can feel it on a deeper level, that it's not always what it is that, I think that if they go through any really difficult times and periods in their life, that you sense it, you feel it. And you may not always have tangible proof of it because, well, you can sense the intangible between each other. Give me like 10 more minutes, baby girl. Okay? Sorry, Luna. All right. Ooh, itchy, itchy palms. Y'all can be expecting some money, by the way. Just putting that out there. All right. Let me refresh that energy. Sorry. We're gonna actually use a different deck, I'm hearing. Yes? Yes. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna pull out another mini deck. I love my mini decks. So many cards on the table here. Okay. What does person number 2 think about my soul fam? What would they say? What do they think? Boom. Ooh, I'm ready. Okay. Ready for what? I don't know. But I think that honestly, if you are with this individual, maybe they were the ones that were ready. Like, it seems that like person 1, not ready. Not ready unless you're ready. Like, they're not willing to budge. There's the stubbornness. Maybe y'all made a lot of money with person number 2, okay? I think we should slow down. Yeah, I mean, if you can slow down and have conversations and really truly express yourself, I would do anything for you. This person loves you too. I really do deeply understand the conundrum here. I think that, like, I'm going to bring in the labels again, okay? Compare, if you met your twin flame while in a relationship or in a marriage or something, before or later, I don't care. But if you had woken up to the intensity of a twin flame connection, nothing and no one, and I mean this with so much love and respect in my heart, could ever fill the gap, I suppose, for lack of better words here, okay? Because there is this deepness, but again, sometimes it's easier to be with someone that can't reach those depths within you too, you know? And I think despite something being missing here, because I'm feeling like there's something here that you're not expressing, soul fam. You're keeping it to yourself, and I will respect that. This person will still be willing to do the best that they can to be loved by you. Like, they're ready. Like, if you were to honestly, I think if you were to give them like a ring or something, even though they're saying slow down here, I don't know. I want to say that you matter. You matter to this person. This person is saying yes. I mean, this could be honestly someone that you're married to or would marry or maybe had been engaged to at one point or another. My dog whining to me too. You know how I say that there's no coincidences when I'm channeling, right? Like, this person really wants your attention. Like, they, come here, Luna. Huts. Come, baby girl. And they want to be chased, and that's the difference, right? Like, both of these individuals want your attention. The yes here could honestly be saying that maybe you should choose person number 2. Again, that's, I don't know. I think that this person would really choose you in a heartbeat. I think that person number 1, if I could be honest with you, it would be a more difficult type of connection because, again, dating yourself is is really, really difficult. But being with someone that can also be your match and offer that support and like really truly love you, because I think both of these individuals love you. I think this person is on like a healing path, or maybe they want to better themselves. I don't even think that they're doing it for you. I think that this person is going to be able and be willing to do anything for you, right? I think that you might honestly be like their addiction or something there too. I feel like I didn't really offer as much clarity as maybe I hoped. Maybe I kind of deepened the what do I do here, okay? But again, I don't think that that's my opinion and my choice here. It's for you to decide. So decide. But if I could offer you my 2 cents, I do think that you're making the right thing and the right move to maybe step back and go into more of like a hermit and figure out what it is that you want. Like, what does your 10 of Cups really look like? You know, because I think that both options are really, really good ones. It's for you to decide. But I really wouldn't string anybody along until you know for sure. So I heard my snaps. That generally means that the message is over. So I'm gonna let this be. I'm gonna go hug my dog, because she really wants me right now. She wants my attention. Oh, currently she's distracted, but still. I hope this helped any which way it was meant to. Maybe gave you some insight and some clarity. But remember, it's not always about what these people want, but also about what it is that you want and what it is that you are willing to do. You know, if there's going to be a part 2 to this reading in the future, I'll let y'all know. We are currently at the point of me recording this. Again, I will mention this is a Venus retrograde. So a lot of things in love and value and relationships, even financial things, are coming up to the surface, right? For us to reevaluate, for us to maybe reprioritize, right? Maybe even just to feel through, you know? So you're not going to have all of the answers just yet until perhaps maybe after the retrograde. And if you guys are tuning into this at any other point, give it time. Give yourself time to feel through whatever it is that you got to feel through, because once you kind of remove that layer of emotions, you're going to have a lot more of that clarity, okay? But I don't want you to also make your decisions based on your emotions either, because sometimes, let's say person 1 makes you want to like cry and rip your head out more and like brings out more of that emotion in you that might be uncomfortable, and yet that could also be like the healthiest form of expression. And yet the same could be true here. I don't know. Oh my God, I do understand your dilemma though. I do get it, but I'm gonna let this be. If you want something precise and concise for you specifically, where I can really give y'all an answer, her little growl. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Let me know at knwitchery.com. That's where it is that you can book with me. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm a go because this is crazy energy here. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time and your energy and for listening to whatever it is. And again, I hope it helped. Love you so much, soul fam. Peace. Luna, baby girl, what are you...